Hello everyone, this is today's pattern of Nifty 50. Let's start decoding this. The market started at 14,477 in this area here. But keep in mind, yesterday was a downtrend and this level, this 14,450 was a resistance. It acted as a resistance when yesterday closed. So let's mark this important level 14,450. So when the market started, you have to check whether this level is still a resistance or the market sentiment had changed, whether there are buyers here. In the first bar itself, it was a huge red bar, bearish bar, and it broke through 14,450 level. And in the next two bars, it was trying to keep up this level of 14,450. But in the fourth bar, it was rejected comprehensively. So the buyers gave up and the market fell off rapidly. And this is a double top pattern, and this is a downtrend, and it's the first top mid area and the second top. So the market breached through this midpoint and went downwards. If you're new to stock market, if you're a beginner, ignore this morning trade which has very high volatility. We can take up the trade later, and just keep in mind the day started with a bearish momentum. And now whenever you see a huge bar like this, a red bar, mark that level, because this is where the sellers are present in the morning. So we have to check whether the sellers will be present throughout the day at this area. And now, if you enter the trade here, always be careful with the round numbers. If you're not sure about the target, whenever there is a round number, book your profits. And here it found support, and it came back to test it, and an uptrend started, and it tested this area, which acted as a support in the morning, and it was rejected. And as I said, the sellers are here in this area. It was not able to hold above this level. And again, you see there's a huge red bar. The sellers find this area as overpriced, though, so they keep shorting whenever the price came back to this area. See, the trend started, here it was rejected, and here it was rejected again. So this is a double top pattern. This is the first top, and this is the second top. And also the second leg of this double top is weak. You see there's a lot of wicks. And then it was rejected again. So you can be sure this is a resistance of today. And now it went here, and again it went back to tested this area. And this trend is also weak. Now, how do you say weak? Because there are a lot of wicks and a lot of candles with small bodies. Although there is a one bullish bar, and immediately it was override by another red bar. And here there was a micro double top, and the price was rejected here, and it was rejected again. So if you are aware of the candlestick pattern, we call it as bearish engulfing pattern. Completely engulfs a small bull bar. And if if you look back and see the big picture of today, here you have a small double top, and here you have a small double top. And in overall, if you consider this as a single top, this is one and two, this is a huge double top, and this is the midpoint of the double top. So if it is rejected here, there's a high chance it will break this area and it will touch this level 14,300. So whenever you find this, keep shorting it whenever it reaches this line. And here you have a clear signal, and you can short it here, keeping your stop loss here. And this is a midpoint of the small double top. First top, midpoint, second. So here it broke through this and it was retested here. So if you have missed it here, just be patient, and whenever it comes to test this middle area of the small double top, you can go short here. You can short the market and keep your target as 14,300. Don't consider this week. It may not come here. Today it came, but it may not come every single time. And it came back, and here it was rejection, twice, and then the third time it went through. And whenever the price reaches your target, book your profits or keep your stop loss very tight if you believe the trend will proceed further. And now, if you booked a profit, it broke through this area as well. And then it came back to retouch this area. Now, this is a good area to short because you have a very small stop loss and a target of up to this week, which is 260. You have 40 points width here and a small stop loss. So this is a good risk reward ratio. The risk is small here and the reward is more. Enter here and keep your target here. And the market fell through as expected. So this is what we call a fractal patterns because when the market starts, it gives us a small indication of how the day could be. Whenever a small pattern like this happens, see this is a small double top, and here we have a small double top as well. So the market is giving you a clue there is a big double top coming at the end of the day, and we got it here. First top, second top, and it broke through. And also, if you compare the distance between the resistance and the midpoint, so this is the resistance. From this resistance to this midpoint, it was 100. See, 14,426 and 14,326. And from here, you can keep, so this width, if it is 4,326 here, you can keep your target as 14,225. And it finished exactly around 14,225. This is 14,225. See how clear it was. Thanks for watching, guys.